Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Matt Tiba with Stacked, and today I'm excited to bring you our All-Pro selection.
And Cloud9 are your first ever Mid-Season Showdown champions!
That's celebrating with you and me.
As the dust settles from the Mid-Season Showdown with Cloud9 crowned as champions, it's high time that we look back and figure out who exactly were the top players at their roles. Be aware that the stats I'm citing are only using the spring split regular season. Bigger sample size against a wider variety of players makes the predictions and the opinions a little bit more grounded in numbers. We're going to hop into the short list in just a minute, but first, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We have a lot more coming and we don't want you to miss it. Let's get into it. I've got a test for you. Go into Google right now and type in Top Gap. If Alfari's face comes up, you've done it right, but if not, keep doing it until you get there. You know you will. This absolute menace is the best top laner in the LCS, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not close. He's first in kills, first in KDA, first in gold diff at 15, first in solo kills, and first in damage share of his team among top laners in the LCS. Across the league, the guy's a lane bully, and he'll take his lead and shove it down your ADC's throat if he's given the chance. Team Liquid would not be Team Liquid without Alfari's dominance. While the rest of the roster is incredibly talented in its own right, Alfari's ability to channel their offense through his play is unparalleled in top laners within the LCS, with EG's impact being the closest match. Strong side, weak side, you name it, the man can play it. He's particularly strong on Renekton, Gnar, and Gangplank, and he plays well into lane matchups that depend on him to set the pace of the engagement. In the LCS, in the top lane, no one rivals Alfari. Cloud9's jungler is the stuff of nightmares. Deep champion pool? Yeah, bet. Off-meta selections? You got it. Killing machine? Biggest among junglers in the LCS. Playmaker? Tied in assists for the most among junglers in the LCS. That's not all. Among his cohort, highest gold diff at 15, highest CS diff at 15, highest XP diff at 15, highest first blood percentage, most solo kills. Blabber's team won the LCS for good reason. His play, along with superstar support from his teammates, is the reason Cloud9 are as good as they are, and the reason they're representing North America at MSI. If you're looking for a fight in the jungle, Blabber will be more than happy to oblige, and his success and dominance make him my easy choice for LCS All-Pro.
For Huni, good damage there. Ult comes across, fighting through to kill off Spica. He's in the back line, but now he's stunned back up. 2 kills picked up so far. The huge shuffle.
Let's talk about perks. Cloud9 had a strong mid laner last year in Niski, who's now across the pond playing for Fnatic, but since the swap, Cloud9 hasn't missed a beat. The former G2 superstar has been a thorn in the side of domestic enemies this entire split, and he's looking to go international for another round. You want a deep champion pool? Perks has you covered. He played 13 unique champions across the 18 games of the spring split, the most in the LCS. He had the most average kills per game among mid laners, and his dominance in lane has led to the second most solo kills with 8 behind only EG's Jizuke. He's a mechanical whiz, and you can depend on his skills on champs from Azir to Yone, and he'll show up and show out on each one. If you're looking for the best mid in the LCS, look for the guy who came from G2. He's legit. FBI hasn't just been the best ADC in North America, he's also the most valuable one. 100 Thieves had some pretty rough struggles for the latter part of the split, and FBI was the biggest reason they didn't completely collapse. FBI does a disgusting amount of damage for 100 Thieves. This spring, in the entire LCS, FBI is third among damage percentage overall, when he's not on fasting Senna. On Senna, he's first. When you look at his performance while playing on Senna, FBI is responsible for a whopping 36.7% of his team's damage. More than 5 percentage points higher than Immortal's bot laner Raze, who is second overall. FBI is a strong lane performer, and he excels when he's put in the position to hard carry. 100 Thieves plays its own unique strategy, with an emphasis on roams to win pressure bot side, FBI becomes unleashed. On traditional ADCs, he averages a disgusting 772 gold difference at 15 minutes. Good enough for a couple long swords, or the difference between a Kraken Slayer and a few pointy sticks. If 100 Thieves want to get to Worlds, then their hopes have to ride on the bot laner from OCE, and that is what makes him my pick for LCS All-Pro. It's hard to quantify in numeric terms how good a support is. You'll look at things like vision score, assists, deaths, map control, champion pool, or any number of things that make a support a good, well, support. However, supports roam, they shot call, and they keep a level head while either engaging or peeling for their backline. When I think of clarity, level-headedness, and excellence in play, no one has summarized it better this season than Team Liquid support, CoreJJ. His plays on picks from Rel to Alistar to Thresh, all with impressive win rates throughout the spring, have earned him praise as a strong, engaged player with an uncanny sense of knowing when to go in. CoreJJ has been a big reason Team Liquid did as well as they did, making it to second in the LCS in the MSS final, and his expertise has been a big help to Tactical, whose own rough patches throughout the split have been mitigated by the All-Star support. It's for these reasons that CoreJJ is my pick for the LCS Spring All-Pro list. MVP this split is no surprise, and I'm down to agree with the LCS here. This is a Blabber angle for sure, but Alphari really did keep it close. Top lane has a more stringent meta than jungle does, which hamstringed Alphari a little bit when I was thinking about this. Alphari can sometimes struggle when pressure is applied to him as well, and a good example of that was last weekend's finals, when he was first blooded 4 out of 5 times and pressured significantly from both a lane swap in Game 5 and also jungle pressure from Blabber. Blabber brings depth and variety, and the ability to get lanes with losing matchups or tough starts back into the game. He plays everything from Rek'Sai to Olaf, and the kind of dominance he showed statistically this season is beyond amazing. It's absurd. Blabber is the best player in this league, bar none, and he deserved the MVP vote. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the stacked All-Pro selection. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Like I said beginning, we got a lot more coming and we don't want you to miss it. This is Matt Tebow, and I'll see you in the next video.